Hello, Collective. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, as always. Okay, my loves. So I'm really quickly diving in here to a story that I already have playing out. So I already have quite a few cards out here already pulled, but in the middle of pulling this kind of message, I got guided to make it a collective message. So we're not starting over, but we're here. We're going to continue this message in the collective. So this is about healing a wound that the feminine energy, that the feminine energy received in not being protected by masculine energy. Now, this could be a past life energy here, okay? But there was this energy here of you having kind of almost like this kind of perfect life kind of energy here with the Ten of Pentacles here. You were setting up a complete legacy. So you had yourself there in a position of power. You had your partner. You had the next generation. You had, with these two dogs here, you had a lot of loyalty out of these people. However, there is this kind of energy here of this older feminine energy here being like a secret enemy. And I am kind of almost registering that as almost kind of like a mother-in-law, or kind of this woman, this older woman is tied into this masculine energy. Okay. And there is this kind of jealousy here within this older feminine energy. It's almost as if like, oh, this new younger feminine is coming in and taking my place, right? Now, I don't know if this woman had some kind of, toxic attachment to their child, to their son. But there is this kind of energy of this feminine energy truly hiding the way that they felt, but feeling very much so like, I don't like the way my son looks at you. I don't like the way they feel about you. I don't like the change that I see that you're inspired, that your presence in their life is inspiring within them. Because look how devotedly that man is looking at that woman, And there is this energy here of this older feminine energy here. Now, again, this could all just be, kind of like symbolism of kind of like the older generation, or of like an older paradigm in the feminine energy, an older thought process in the feminine energy, because there is this energy of this new, younger feminine energy bringing this temperance energy here, and tempering the masculine energy here, and bringing out a much more like flow, King of Cups energy within the masculine. Just one second. Sorry about that. But there is this kind of energy here of, this older feminine energy hiding how they really feel about this younger feminine energy and the effect that they're having on the masculine energy. And it's kind of almost like this rejection energy. It's like, no, I want this masculine to stay like a pre-emperor, right? Because the introduction of this King of Cups energy here, this softening, this opening up of the heart space of the masculine, the kind of bringing in and them getting in touch with their more feminine, they're more intuitive, they're more, just them also getting in touch with their internal feminine energy as well, bringing some high vibrational, positive feminine energy here into the masculine, was creating like this emperor energy here, like this true divine masculine energy here within this masculine. And this older feminine energy here did not like that. They wanted this masculine to stay the Four of Pentacles. They wanted them to stay the pre-emperor. They did not want them to have this introduction of this watery temperance kind of energy here to them. Perhaps maybe it's because they were easier to control. They were easier to provoke. But it is, I am receiving the download that this feminine energy here, this older, jealous, envious feminine energy here, was being influenced by devil energy. There definitely is a devil energy influence here. You know, and whether that be their own internal shadow energy, their own internal rejection of true divine feminine energy. Again, there is this kind of control aspect. Like, I like the masculine staying this way. I like the masculine staying unhealed. I don't want them to be healed. And there is also this fear of, if the masculine becomes healed, I will be left out in the cold. This masculine will be able to see me through my mask, will be able to see who I really am, and the role and the true role that I've actually played in their life. If this is actually a scenario playing out between people, this would be like a good healed feminine coming into a masculine energy's life who has only ever had this toxic mother figure in their life. And this toxic mother figure is like, I hate this other woman coming into my life because I feel like if she awakens this masculine and brings about a more healed, understood, a more healed, self-reflecting version of this masculine energy, they're going to reflect on the fact that I am truly an unhealed and toxic person in their life that should be cut away. And so this person was afraid of this introduction of this energy. So there is this kind of outside influence, behind the scenes influence, pulling the strings, creating, sowing seeds of discord energy. And it created a tower moment here between this feminine and masculine energy. Which left the feminine here feeling like they were bearing all of the weight. So it's kind of almost like, well, instead of me getting abandoned, I would rather this younger, new feminine get abandoned. Yeah. I just dropped the 5 of Pentacles, right? Which meant this person was just like, no, I'm not getting abandoned. You're getting abandoned. No, I'm not getting left behind. You're getting left behind. I'm going to create this tower moment to happen here. And I'm hearing, which is kind of weird. Excuse me, sir. Which is kind of weird because there's these badgers here holding. You see, they're falling into this sheet or this tarp, this piece of fabric, right? And there's badgers here holding that piece of fabric up. And you see here, there's those same badgers here around this masculine who seems to be like frozen in this unevolved state, right? Unable to hear the song of the bluebird of awakening here. So it's almost like whatever happened here took that masculine back. So whatever awakening this masculine was doing, it stepped them back into this state, right? So it's almost kind of like a state of protection, like almost just like how these badgers are catching this feminine and masculine falling down here. And it's almost like, okay, well, we'll step back into this state of protection. Being emotionally closed down and shut off is kind of like this state of protection for this masculine energy here, right? Because, oh, well, right, clearly this older feminine energy here is not afraid to attack, and it's like, okay, I'll step back down and I'll shut back down. I'll shut down. And this shutting down of this masculine energy here, this hardening of this masculine energy, left the feminine holding all the burdens. Right? this feminine, like abandonment energy. Because the feminine was trying to bring some temperance energy here of this King of Wands energy. There's a step missing in between here, though. Between victory coming for this feminine energy here and the masculine returning to their true divine masculine state of protecting, showing up and protecting, being in this flow energy, being awakened, being liquefied. It's almost like, right? If this masculine energy is in this hardened, like, statue state, there has to be like this King of Wands energy introduced from the inside to like melt this. And as it melts, it runs and like turns into this King of Cups energy. Let's get some more. Tell me more about this temperance energy. Ooh. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles in the block position. With the Two of Cups on the back of the deck. What's blocking this? What's blocking this temperance energy from reaching this King of Wands? Page of Wands. Yeah, right? There's this kind of influence, this kind of melting energy here, right? This liquefying energy. And I'm hearing starting a fire. Starting a fire. The feminine energy here is stirring and is like starting a fire. Starting this fire that's going to very slowly bring about this liquefaction or this kind of evolution of the masculine energy. Why is this starting a fire energy blocked, Spirit? Why is it blocked or slowed down so much? It's not all the way blocked, right? But there is this kind of like pause energy, or there's this kind of like not quite. Oh, 10 of Cups. There's almost this energy of the feminine being lost in fantasy or being lost in illusion. The Lovers. Ooh. Yeah. There is this energy of the feminine being lost in some kind of illusion or some kind of fantasy of the perfect outcome, or then scam likely gonna try to call me. 242 down on the clock. 1344 down on the timer clock. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, it's like, because look how similar this masculine here looks to the King of Swords, the person on the King of Swords. So it's almost as if this person is like locked away inside of this masculine energy. So it's like behind the shield or behind the sword, like underneath. It's almost like there's a living, breathing energy here, but it has kind of like this hard shell on the outside. So underneath the wounding and underneath the, the energy of emotionally shutting down to survive, this kind of survival instinct of emotionally shutting down that happened because of this Tower energy here. it feels like both energies were like emotionally shut down because of this really tragic, like traumatic event that happened. This traumatic event that happened, and it really, again, it's like this wounding energy here of the masculine not showing up and betraying the feminine energy, or like the not protecting, showing up the way that they're supposed to protect and standing up and protect, speaking out for this feminine energy, and that creating a wound of fear here inside the feminine energy of it could happen again. I can't trust the masculine to stand up and protect me. I can't bloom and grow and plant this seed and really, create this family and create this kind of, like, it's giving me like kind of the Empress energy. It's like I can't grow this garden because, there's not, and they're showing me kind of like the masculine energy like a fence, like almost like a fence, or like a, like the masculine energy creates this space, holds space for the feminine energy to bloom and to grow. And while they are, we'll say like while the Empress energy is growing, impregnated, right? The masculine comes in, impregnates the feminine energy, right? And while the feminine energy is using her energy to turn inward and to grow this new life and to grow this new manifestation, the masculine kind of, protects, while the feminine can turn inward and can spend all of their energy growing this, planting this new growth here and tending to it and growing that garden, right? And the masculine is supposed to be kind of like that fence that's like wrapping around the garden, protecting it from encroaching, invasive species, or from animals that might want to come in and eat off the fruit or tear up the vines before they're able to, to bear fruit. It's that kind of energy. And it's like, wow, how am I supposed to be truly in both my 100% in my masculine of protecting myself, creating the shield for myself, but then also growing? I will only ever be able to do half, right? Because I'm carrying all the burden. I'm carrying all the burden of having to do both. And there is this kind of like deeper awareness and understanding within the masculine energy behind and underneath the shell here, this kind of protective shell. And I'm getting this kind of wounding here from the feminine energy, like you're a coward, that's what I keep hearing. I'm hearing coward, like come out, fulfill your promise, protect me like you were supposed to. Yeah, and I'm hearing I wasn't supposed to have to do this alone. Coward, come out. Stop hiding. But of course that fearful, judgmental energy is exactly the kind of energy that this older woman, this old paradigm energy had, that created this hard shell on this masculine to begin with. So this kind of judgmental energy of, this feminine energy kind of being corrupted a little bit and turning into that kind of judgmental energy, like you're not worthy of me. You shouldn't come forward. Don't come towards me because you're a coward. You're too cowardice to stand up and be the man or be the person that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be protecting me. You're supposed to be fulfilling your promises. Why are you standing there in the corner in the dark hiding? They're showing me someone that is, so it's like somebody like inside the house and they're cowering inside a corner inside the house, and they're just like, this isn't happening, while there is like a war or something happening outside, and the feminine energy is outside fighting and screaming, help me, come help me, come out, help me, you know, and the masculine energy is just too scared. They're too petrified. They're inside, you know, they're hiding away. So it is kind of this like reversal of the roles of, and it is, you know, it's like things are, I can't be in my true energy because you haven't stepped up as the masculine energy and showed up like you're supposed to. And this feels like a pattern. It feels like this could manifest as a pattern over and over again of, if you're the feminine energy, this could manifest in a pattern of attracting those types of masculines that aren't in their masculine energy, that would rather stand behind you, you know, let you take the bullet, let you take the hit, let you bear all the burden. And it's like you're not blooming because you keep repeating this toxic pattern of choosing. And I'm not trying to victim, you know, I'm not calling you a victim, but I'm not trying to, you know, like victim blame, or I'm not trying to say, oh, it's all your fault. But we all have to take accountability for the role that we play and the people that we choose to be in our life, right? And when you get healed enough, you recognize that pattern. You recognize like, wow, you know, like I am really going after the same type of person over and over again that's really hurting me. I need to learn from this pattern and choose better, choose different. Now that I know, I've healed enough to recognize that this is a pattern, and this is a pattern that is manifesting inside of me because of this wounding that I have. I have this wounding of, you know, I have this wounding of going after. So you might have, if you're a feminine energy here, you might have had a tendency, if you can look back, you had a tendency to attract in men or whoever you're interested in, masculine energies into your life, regardless of who you're, the gender or the actual like 3D body of whoever you're interested in. They had these masculine energies that were more in feminine energy, or they might have had a wound in their feminine energy. You might have attracted a lot of like, quote unquote, like mama's boys, or a lot of men who really didn't protect the women, who really saw women as an object to be used, to be thrown away. Men that are like partners or people who didn't take you seriously, who left you out in the cold to be rejected, to be ridiculed. You might have attracted a lot of masculine energies who ridiculed you. It's like, oh, I can do it, but you can't do it. It's like you're fully participating in this. Say it was like a situationship or something like that. These are the type of men who would turn around and call you a whore because you allowed yourself to be in a situationship. And it's like, but you were fully participating. So, okay, you're a whore too. No, I'm not. I'm doing what I'm doing, but you're shitty for doing the same exact thing that I do. You know, we're here, two adults, hopefully, right? Two adults making that decision, making the decision to do what we do. But, you know, but I think less of you for doing exactly what I'm doing. I think less of you for participating and going along with this. You know, it's kind of like that energy of like the more, you know, being in that relationship with that controlling person who expects you to compromise, who expects you to compromise yourself, to compromise your values. And they are in a situation where they are forcing you, or they are wanting to force you. It's like, if you want to stay with me, then you need to change. But the more you change and the more you compromise yourself, the less respect, the less attraction they have for you, right? So it's like this energy of pulling you down. You know, you should compromise yourself. Ew, I don't want you now that you've compromised yourself. What? You know, and it's this lesson that people that ask you to compromise yourself, like you're never going to get the love or the attention, or you're never going to get the approval that you're searching for, compromising yourself, making those decisions that make less of yourself. And I'm not saying that just because you decided to be in a situationship that you're less of a person. I don't personally think that you're whatever, because you whatever, you know, but it's that kind of pattern. It's being attracted to people who would see that, instead of being attracted to a to masculine energies that are in their energy, that are in this energy of, like, we're both doing what we're doing. We're both adults. I don't have any less respect for you doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing. Like, I have security within myself. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I don't feel the need to project any kind of insecurities that I have or any kind of self-hatred that I have onto you. I don't hate myself. You know, I'm a healed, actual divine masculine energy. That's where your victory lies. In really getting out of this energy and seeing this pattern for what it really is. See the pattern of wounding for what it really is. Heal this wound so that you are no longer attracted to the pattern. You know, not these masculine energies that are only in their head, that are like, oh, I'm the fantasy, you know, this perfect person that you want. I'm this person underneath the surface. However, I'm super, you know, I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm not, yeah, I might treat other people like that, but I'm not going to treat you like that. You know, and I think that is this pattern of attracting masculine energies that have a wound. That's almost like, I expect you to feel this wound, or I expect you to heal me, or I expect you to be my mommy, or I expect you to take care of me. You know, people, masculine energies that want a mom more than they want a partner, you know? They just want a thing, like a plaything, that don't see women or don't see feminine energies as something to respect because they had a very not so good upbringing, possibly. Maybe they felt very demasculated by feminine energies in their past, or by their mother energy. Maybe they just were allowed, maybe they were, you know, 5 years old, and it's, you're the man of the house, and it's, you're allowed to act and do whatever you want to. You know, there's nobody there teaching that man discipline and understanding and respecting the feminine energy. There's this serious, like, lack of respect. It's like, I want you, I want this temperance energy, I want what you represent, I want your nurturing, I want your love, I want your good energy, right? But as soon as I get it, I don't respect it. I have less respect for it. I don't respect it because I am not showing up in the energy that you truly deserve. And I think less of you for accepting less energy than you deserve, less than you deserve. Every single time you compromise yourself, I think less of you. Oh, you're not the woman I thought you were. Oh, you're not up here on a pedestal like I thought you were. I saw you up here on a pedestal because you dealt with my lies, or my bullshit, or my cheating, or, you know, oh, you said that you wanted to be in a relationship. Well, I just want situationships right now. I just want something strictly physical. Well, okay, I guess maybe I'll stay in a fantasy of maybe one day you'll choose me. Maybe one day I'll be good enough. Maybe one day, and because you compromise yourself and you compromise the vision of who you are, you compromise the energy that you show up in. You're sitting there waiting for somebody else outside of yourself to reflect how wonderful and how beautiful and how magnificent you are, instead of going into something knowing that for yourself. And then when you don't receive what you deserve, you back off and say, I don't deserve this. It's this, there is all this potential. I see all this potential locked away inside of you. You could be a great man. You could be all of this. Or maybe it's believing the lies that they will show up like that, having love bombing. But then the truth always comes out. They're a coward. They're locked away. They have all this wounding inside of them. They don't know how to actually deal with an actual real empress or a real feminine energy. All they know how to deal with is this type of energy. This type of energy. They're used to this. And what people that are used to this happens is that they want to try to bring down, or they want to try to get an empress, or want to try to get that higher, loving, nurturing, true feminine, closer to divine feminine energy to compromise itself. so that it's something more on the level that they can actually handle. They don't know how to handle a person who actually has love for themselves. They only know how to deal with people who like to compromise themselves because they're compromised, because they have wounding. So they create wounding, more wounding, that they mirror that. I want you to mirror that wounding that I have back to me. So it's like this energy of, you know, oh, I thought this was so beautiful. I thought it was so great. But it really was all this wounding. And I do believe it's because, you know, a past life scenario, if that's something that resonates with you, if you believe in past lives, I do believe there was some kind of past life wounding that happened here. There was like an original wound that happened that was created here because a masculine energy shut down. Instead of standing up and protecting you, they shut down. And some kind of huge traumatic event happened here. I don't know, maybe for some of you it was that. Maybe for some of you, you lost your life when, you know, your hometown or your village was being raided, and instead of your husband standing up for you, he went and cowered in the corner somewhere and let you, you know, and let you perish or let you die, or, you know, they believe some kind of rumors about you and abandoned you or something like that. You know, it's some kind of weakness here in this masculine energy that created this devil wound here. The devil was able to get in and influence this older woman energy, this older feminine energy here, to create some kind of wounding here within you. Right? Because here you are like in the red with all this like confidence. Right? But that inspired jealousy within this person. That inspired all this jealousy within this person, which brought about this kind of anger and judgment and like vengeful wrath coming down on you from this person. And that wounding and that original wounding is something that you're carrying around, or you have been carrying around. But to heal it, we have to understand that it's there to begin with. And we have to understand that there is a wound there. We have to recognize it for the pattern, from, you know, from moving in our ego, moving from a place of our wounding instead of a higher place of deeper understanding. So there's this kind of energy that's inside of you here that's waiting to be ignited, waiting to bloom. Because it's like, walk away and choose your peace. Walk away and choose your peace, and choose, you know, and choose this more like fiery, like I will stand up, I will fight, I will show up kind of energy here. Choose that energy instead. So there's this kind of pause energy here of, whoa, slow down until you can see that you're choosing from wounding because of your past, because of this tower moment that happened in your past. You're choosing, and you're laying out a pattern of accepting less than you deserve. And when you realize, oh, I have been accepting and allowing less than I deserve, I will recognize my worth. That's when you create space within yourself, disconnecting from that wounding, from allowing in, just like the wounded masculine could not allow space for you to truly bloom and to step into being a true masculine. In your wounded state, you cannot allow space. You have not been able so far to allow space for a true divine masculine energy to come into your life. But with the healing of this, you can. And you can choose better. Once you know better, you can do better. You can choose better. Right? And there isn't this kind of going back and forth with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. There no more. I've made a decision. Exactly. Six of Swords. I'm walking away from the drama. I'm walking away. I'm cutting those cords on any kind of limiting thought pattern or, you know, pattern here because of the wounding inside of me. Exactly. 3 of Swords. 3444. You're being taught how to heal and how to walk away. How to make that choice. How to have that discernment within yourself. Not only about other people, but also in self-recognition of, oh shit, I'm falling into a pattern. Oh shit, I'm being attracted to those same old, nope. You're that same old energy. I need to move on to something else. I need to allow space for something else. I need to change my type. Hello. And then what do? What happens when you change your type and when you allow that Empress, baby? That Empress energy, Wheel of Fortune, baby. Wheel of Fortune energy, World card energy, baby. That new cycle can begin. When you let go of this old cycle, that new shit can come in. Oh my goodness. Not you stepping up and becoming the Empress. Not you healing those old past wounds, baby, so you don't have to deal with that bullshit no more. Come on. Come on. Truly stepping into your Empress energy. Truly stepping into that understanding, no, I don't deserve that. Right? And again, look at you again. You have recaptured that confidence and that understanding that you had before with you wearing that red energy. You stepping up. Ooh, because baby, you were Empress in the past and somebody wanted to strike you down, mama. Oh my gosh, too. This is so crazy. I just noticed this. Look how in this card you have the arch with the pentacles and the stars above your head. And then look, she has a crown that has stars all around her head. Oh my goodness. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I see it here, so I'm just gonna say it for some of you, okay? I'm just gonna see it and I say, okay. Some of you, this person, this masculine, could have been being influenced through some kind of magic or some kind of something. Because here, I was seeing the 7 of Pentacles as like tarot. I saw see the tarot down here. Somebody could have been influencing what your person was hearing through tarot or hearing in tarot readings. If this person was getting tarot readings about you, this person, whoever this older, jealous, feminine energy is right here, they were giving this person some kind of false messages. So they were either influencing that energy, or they were paying off a reader, or they were perhaps a false source, like a false source of information. Definitely a false source of information. But I'm just going to say, right, I just wanted to say that because for some of you, excuse me, oh goodness, excuse me, for some of you, this definitely could have been, that could play a role. So let it resonate if it does for you, okay? If you know that your person, that a past person with you used to get tarot readings about you, okay, those tarot readings could have led that person away from you because they were being influenced. Now, I don't know if that was the reader or if that was the person, or if this is just supposed to be the kind of, because this person is wearing this kind of like magical robe here. So it's kind of giving me like this person could have possibly been doing spell work, or they could have been doing some kind of energy manipulation to turn this person against you. Yeah. So I'm hearing, ooh, I'm hearing a line oh, is it Like That? Yeah, it's Like That by Future Metro Boomin with Kendrick Lamar on it, where it was like, I'm having like this is, and this might not be exactly the lyrics, but this is what I'm hearing. I have two bitches at the same time. You can keep that little bitch. Yeah, she ain't mine. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting here that this person really influenced somebody here to be like, oh, that one's not for me. That one's not mine. There's also something very significant about pumpkins here, because we have pumpkins here in the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, and then the Seven of Pentacles here. So there could be something very significant about pumpkins or about gourds or about growing things. We were talking earlier about, but again, there's something here. Again, information, right? Look at the, excuse me, look at the books here growing in this garden, this pumpkin garden, and it's like something that you received. Some kind of money exchange could have happened here to influence. I don't know. For some of y'all, this person could have done some kind of, I'm hearing some kind of, they could have paid some kind of spiritual worker to like ward you off or to do something to like push you out of the way. I don't know if they paid somebody to like curse you or to, I don't know. There's definitely something there. I can feel the energy. It's there. There is definitely some kind of energetic meddling, either in the past life or in this life, that this person did. There's big energetic meddling here. I just smelled spaghetti. I don't know, Italian food or like spaghetti in general. I don't know. Maybe this person has like a really famous like spaghetti restaurant. Okay, maybe Italian restaurant or something. This family could own an Italian restaurant. It could be Italian. I was kind of picking up something here about food earlier because, like, there was something here about how this woman's like looking down. She's kind of looking down at this basket of food here, and then she has a basket of food that has that ace in it. That ace of, that has that one pentacle in it. And there is a story there in that where it's like this person was, I don't know, like and I've never looked at any of the people here on this Ten of Pentacles before I tapped into this the storyline here. I've never looked at this person and thought that they had like wicked intent, but I do here. And there's something about their face and the way they have this fake little smile on their face. But this person is not looking up. They're not looking up here at the happiness here, right? Like these people are truly happy. Like this little boy, he's so happy. He's looking at their dog. The little dog is so happy to be with them. This other little dog is here, is here like sleeping. They feel safe. They feel sound. These people are really, truly in love with each other. There is this blooming energy. It's growing. It's glowing, But there is something here that is just like, this person is like, no. Like, I refuse to allow this empress into my son's life or into my life. Because I'm the empress. I'm the mother. I'm the nurturer. I'm the one that's in control, not you. You're not in control of all this. So it's almost like this person over time was very, very much so. It's like, right? Because this person kind of looks like halfway decent, halfway nice there. Like they could be okay. Like there was a possibility for it to go well. But there is this introduction of devil energy here, and it turns this person quite wicked. Jealousy, envy. It could turn the most loving person into somebody that other people might not even recognize them. And that's, this devil energy really got inside this person. And it's like this fear energy. I'm fearful that my life will be taken away. I'm fearful of what this person represents. I'm fearful of them taking my place. I'm fearful of them creating something here. And it does feel like change. It feels like change. Like you're coming into my life and creating all this change here. And although that change obviously seems to be bringing in happiness and joy, Ten of Pentacles. You're creating a Ten of Pentacles here. this beautiful family lineage. And this person is like, no, no, thank you. No, thank you. I would rather pass down a lineage of fear, of pain, of misunderstanding, of judgment, of competition, right? And it shut down this masculine, and it shut them down, and it shut you down, and it shut down this masculine. It probably shut down the child and the little dogs too and shit. Like, damn. But it created like this break, right? And even here's you might have become a single parent. For some of you. Somebody here might have been made a single parent. And I know this is just a tarot reading, and take everything worth a grain of salt in it and the information that I'm getting out of this, obviously. But I'm just gonna say this. Okay? Obviously, this is all alleged. This is just for entertainment purposes. There's some masculine here that might want to look into how their wife died. Okay? If your wife suddenly passed with mysterious, I'm not sure, you might want to look into that. There could be some research that might need to be done as to some professional investigative work as to how exactly she passed away. Because this person 100% was, this person's jealous, and envy 100% took them to the edge of action. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. I'm just going to move on from that. But there definitely is, not only is there action here, I don't know if it's like a metaphorical, like poisoning people against this feminine energy, or if it is like a literal one-to-one putting something in their food. There's definitely 100% there's energetic meddling going on here. It could just be something like rumors, like whispering in this man's ear. Oh no, she does this. Oh no, she does that. She's not the right one for you. She's this, she's that. It's disgusting. This person's energy is so disgusting. And it's because they're so infiltrated with fear. They're so infiltrated with fear. It drips off of them. And there's this devil energy here that it just laps it up. They just love this other person being in fear. They love going in and influencing this person to tear apart their own family. That's crazy. Because obviously they're already together. They've had a child. They're already together. They're building this whole life together. They're building a whole Ten of Pentacles legacy together. But this person is going in and it's like ruining their own legacy, ruining and tearing apart their own family. Like, I'd rather my family be torn apart than see this empress in charge, or to see this happening. It's like this disgusted energy that's inside of this person. Like, I'm disgusted by the fact that you are influencing this masculine energy to grow and to become a better person, and to not be as scared, and to not be as meek and as mild. And there's something about the devotion, something about the way this masculine energy just looked at you with love, with so much love and adoration and understanding. And it just made this person so sick. It made them so jealous. I want you to know that for some of you, this could be also a future energy. If you feel yourself coming into contact with a masculine energy, with the emperor energy, if you feel yourself dating, if you feel yourself going out there and be like, oh my God, I think this man could be the one. You could have a very jealous energy of either his mother, your mother, an older woman, grandmother, aunt, auntie. I don't know. Somebody could really be like, I just don't like this person. I don't think you should be with this person. I hate this person. They're not right for you. It's that kind of energy. It's like, what? Are you dumb? Like, they're the love of my life. This is amazing. They're an amazing person. Like, what are you talking about? Again, just like in that original energy of this feminine energy rejecting this other feminine energy, like, hell no, you're not good enough. Like, no, I don't see my wounded inner, my wounded feminine self reflected in me, in you. This could come up. This could come up again. This could definitely come up again here. So for some of you, this could be a warning. That person is hella jealous. This older feminine energy that's trying to create chaos and destruction here in your life. Yeah. She doesn't like to see you doing better. That's why she's got an issue. That's why she's got a problem with this person that's like, the most healed, best person you've ever dated, or you want to marry and you're completely head over heels in love with this person. And for some reason, this person's got a huge issue with that. Be aware. Be aware that this person might try to start drama, especially if you get pregnant here, like you get married or you get pregnant or something like that happens where you're setting up this legacy, this foundation. You're bringing in this victory. You finally got that kind, loving emperor man who is just like that one. Be aware that this person might try to bring drama into your life, or that this devil energy might try to repeat the cycle in your life. So one, choose wisely so that you are not choosing to repeat the cycle from the past. And then, okay, that you're bringing in a new cycle, this devil energy might try to pop back up. Oh my God, Queen of Swords in reverse. Look at that. That's exactly who this person is this Queen of Swords in reverse. Unfair, judgmental. Yeah, always got something to say. They don't have nobody asked you for your opinion, but you always got something to fucking say to somebody else about somebody else living their life. Why don't you mind your own business? That's crazy. Oh my Lord. You got shit twisted. What is it, the braids? Hurt your feelings? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Ten of Swords in reverse. You are bringing in this Three of Pentacles here. You are bringing in some kind of love, soulmate connection here that is going to free you from this burden of the past. Be mindful, okay? Don't let the fear of it repeating stop you from going on this journey, but just be mindful that the devil might try to pop back up and create this Queen of Swords in reverse energy in your life again. Be mindful, cut them off. Don't allow somebody having some shit piss poor attitude stop you from going out there and doing the healing and turning into the Empress. Vibing up and exactly. Nine of Pentacles. There might be some people you got to cut off. Okay? If somebody's trying to create drama here in your life, cut those hoes off. Cut them off. Because you're here trying to, again, like I said, right? There are the vines growing, trying to bear fruit. And this person trying to come in, stomp all up, stomp all down. No, you don't need to do that. No, you don't need a fence. Nah, it's fine if the weeds grow in your... No, it's not. No, it's not. Mind your business. Nobody asked you for your input. That's what I'm hearing. Like, no, it's not. Anyway. Exactly. Three of Pentacles. This person has taken some kind of karmic contract in your life. This person 100% is some karmic energy that is meant to come into your life and slow you down. But it's here to try to elevate you in a way where it brings out your discernment. Like, wow, you are not a person who deserves to have a place in my life. Like, wow, this is a repeating pattern with you. You don't have a place in my life. You can't have a place in my life. I have to protect myself from you. Exactly. And start anew. So whether or not that is rejecting, you know, that is coming up in many ways of, you know, if you, because some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that you might have thought was a twin flame that could have definitely, or I don't know, maybe they were, I don't know, a soulmate energy that was dealing with this. And it's like the mother, or his ex, his baby mama. She's the karmic in our life. She's the issue. She's the problem. No. I mean, she is an issue and she is a problem. But the problem is that this man does not have boundaries. This man doesn't know how to grow a fucking spine and be like, no, but out of my life. Get out of my life. No, I'm not going to be influenced by your devil whisperings that this person isn't good for me, or I shouldn't show up for them, or I should abandon them, or I should divorce them, or no. Whoever this past person is a representation of this cycle. Of this cycle of of the cycle of the cycle of things you don't want. They are a representation of this cycle of men who don't step up and protect you. You know, there's kind of like this falseness, like this false advertisement, this false information that you like have to be with this person, or have to be. It should be a fight. It should be. No, it does not have to be that at all. No, it does not. You do not have to fall into that at all. No. No, you don't. No, you don't have to be with that person. No, you don't have to deal with this issue. No, you don't. Because what is the point of compromising yourself for a person who's not even the emperor? And that's the point, right? They want you to compromise yourself and be okay with the fact that they have all this drama, that they don't want to put their ex in their place, or they don't want to put their mother in their place, or they don't want to, you know, they don't want to establish boundaries. They don't want to have to cut off the people in their life that are toxic. They need to cut off. They don't want to stand up. They want to stay in this frozen state and stay emotionally unavailable and unhealed. They are fully participating and rejecting you just as much as this person is. So don't be afraid to label this what it is. Not an emperor. Not the one. Anybody that's fallen into these traps, they're not the one. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. They're not the one. Anybody that's emotionally unavailable, they're not the one. Regardless, and you can have empathy for their wounding or for the fact that, you know, but stop blaming. Stop blaming the other woman. Stop blaming the karmic. Stop blaming, you know, his baby mama. Stop blaming that Queen of Swords in reverse that he's with right now. Stop blaming his mama. Stop blaming his wounding. Stop it. This person is fully participating and staying in their wounded state. Just like you have the capability and the discernment to glow up, to understand, to heal your wounding, so do they. Stop making excuses for them. If they don't want to step up, they're not the one. If they're not coming forward, if they're not stepping up, if they're not pursuing you, they're not the one. If they're emotionally unavailable, they're not the one. If they have a toxic family member or baby mom or something like that they won't put into a healthy place and establish healthy boundaries, they're not the one. And not like you come in and have to mother them and tell them you need to do that. You know, you need to go be with somebody who's already doing that for themselves, not waiting for you to tell them, right? You need to be with a masculine who's already allowing that to be out of his life. Not tolerating that. Not providing an entrance for the devil energy to come into your relationship. You heal your wounding, so there's not an entrance for the devil energy to come into your life. They're healing their wounding, so there's not this you know, and there's nothing stopping them from stepping up and doing what the emperor needs to do, which is protecting you, helping you, taking this burden off your plate, so that it's not all you by yourself. And that would be my advice to you. If somebody is still struggling, they're still healing. You know, and that doesn't mean that they're a terrible person, but they're still healing. They're not ready. They're not ready to step up and be that one. So do what you need to do. You need to close the cycle from the past. You also need to cut off whoever these toxic people are in your life. You need to establish boundaries in your life. You need to step up and manifest this healing into your life so that you can have emotional satisfaction. Stop getting lost in the fantasy of maybe one day he can or they will. Maybe one day they'll learn how to step up and grow up and they'll step up and turn into the emperor. Let them do it on their own time. And if you're ready, walk away and go be with somebody who's ready. And I'm not saying to stay with this past person if you're not ready. I would just say be aware of the patterning that you are bringing into your life. Indeed. And then look, that's crazy that I was saying that earlier and I just noticed that. Look, she's in the garden and here's the masculine right there on the fence. Right? Not on the fence, but remember how I was saying earlier, like the feminine creates the garden and the masculine is like the fence, is like the protector. Look at that. Is the stone wall, is the protection energy here that is protecting the feminine, that is allowing them to grow. And look, I even said that earlier. Like, right, we'll say the example that you're pregnant and the masculine is providing a space, a home, a safe place for you to grow that. And then look. Come on now. Right? And then look, see how this masculine here is drawing that line in the sand? It's like, these are my boundaries. Don't cross it. These are my boundaries. Don't cross it. My feminine is behind me and she's growing and getting ready for the harvest. See that sickle down there? She's growing and getting ready for this harvest. Don't cross my boundaries. Don't do it. Don't do it, because behind this boundary is my feminine and I'm protecting my feminine. I'm stepping up and I'm protecting my feminine. These are my boundaries. Don't fuck with it. Because you're not going to like the person that you find when you push my limits. Yeah, so it's like this emperor is like the watch or the guardian. So the feminine, yeah, and spirit's like, that's what, go be with somebody who makes you feel safe. Who makes you feel safe and protected in a healthy way. That's how you're gonna create this Ten of Pentacles energy. Or Ten of Pentacles, but also Ten of Cups energy. Okay. I'm gonna get a few of these master cards right here, and then we're gonna end this. What's advice for this Empress that you have, Spirit? What's advice for the Empress? Final words for the Empress, Spirit. Initiatory experience. So all of this that you've been going through, this understanding, this developing your awakening, is initiating you into the understanding of the greater picture here, of stepping back and seeing this greater picture of the soul evolution that's happening here within yourself. Okay? Your current situation is initiating your gifts 100%. Divine emergence, be seen, let the world know your gifts. Exactly. Don't be afraid to let the world know that you're this Empress energy. Because I know that you might have had this wounding of feeling like you won't be protected or you won't be safe because of what happened in the past, but you will be. You will be safe and you will be protected. So don't be afraid to allow yourself to be in this kind of open, vulnerable, like growing position. There will be a time very soon that you will feel comfortable to be in that position, to be in that Empress position. Gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Exactly. You're going to be given this opportunity to show this Empress energy off to the world. Don't be afraid because of what's happened in your past. And if the viewer is more on this Emperor side, Spirit, any kind of final words for them? Wow, that came out. Light transmission. Wounds healed. Important information charging up. Exactly. This Emperor is healing some kind of wounds right now. Continue. Continue to heal those wounds. Continue to receive those light transmissions, Emperor. You're getting like very important information, which is probably leading you to your Empress right now. You're charging up, right? So that you can create this space. You're having this new beginning. You're charging up so that you can create this new beginning. I think the Emperor here is feeling this kind of energetic release that's happening here as the Empress is healing, and it's putting out that kind of like energetic signal, like, okay, it's time, come in, protect me, watch over me, I'm ready to build this, I'm ready to grow this. It is almost kind of like, you know how how it's like you're being attracted to pheromones, right? Like, oh, you're ovulating. It's kind of like that kind of energy. Like you're ovulating, you're glowing, like you're most attractive. You're attracting in this energy, and it's like, you know, the Emperor's over here like, what's that? What's that smell? What's that called? That I feel called in to go towards. Exactly, Gaia. Look at that. Earth connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith. Stay rooted. I almost want to say stay grounded. I think that's why I say that all the time. Because stay grounded in trust and faith. But it rolls off the tongue a little bit better. The masculine energy is on this huge, like, transformation through being manifested here. Like, this masculine energy definitely is going through all of the, just like how we are in the process here of healing a wound in the masculine energy of Gaia, in this wounded energy of the collective consciousness, this introduction of the masculine energy not protecting and holding, you know, it's kind of this toxic shadow masculine tyrannical energy that men have been in on earth for a minute now, you know, kind of de-emphasizing the value of women, the value of the feminine energy, even within themselves, their own feminine energy. And there is this huge reintroduction of healing this wound here in the masculine energy, so that they are able to melt, so that they are able to transform, so that they are able to show up and protect the feminine energy and create this safe space for the feminine to grow here. Divine intervention. Weigh up your options. Choose the highest good. Again, there is this balancing energy here, like the scales of kind of justice with this Moa energy here. The masculine is definitely receiving some kind of divine intervention that's leading this person towards all the healing that they've been doing. So it's funny that Spirit's like, you know, feminine energy, glow, show, you know, put out your Empress energy out there, and the masculine energy is kind of like, you know, you're healing. Yeah. The feminine is healing this kind of wound of showing up for themselves. recognizing their pattern, not taking less than they deserve. And I hate to kind of say it this way, but this is the way that I'm hearing my spirit. It's like, and the masculine is healing the wound of not showing up less than the feminine deserves, right? Is that kind of energy as well. Prosperity vibration for both. Any last words to collect? Any last words or messages for the collective spirit? Yeah, I'm just hearing show up. Show up. Yes. Green Tower here with the healing light. Wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey. Yeah. Both the feminine and masculine energy are here on this journey of healing here. And it's like the masculine has to heal enough to step into their protective role of allowing this feminine energy to plant a new seed here into the collective consciousness, right? Definitely a big spiritual evolution here happening in our collective consciousness, which we know. Okay. Metatron and Sandalphon, sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons, 100%. And Metatron gives me this kind of like healing, like messenger from the above. And Sandalphon is more like connected into the earth energy. So it's like a message, it's like the feminine being a message from above, planting itself into the masculine energy, which is connected to the earth energy. But the masculine energy has to be healed first, so that it can allow like a reconnection energy. It can allow a higher reconnection energy. It can create like a safe space, a safe channel for this new healed feminine energy here. And it is like the feminine providing a healing space for the masculine as well. Come on now, to bring about a paradigm shift. Come on now. To bring about a paradigm shift, activation, to grow, make the necessary change. Exactly. So there's this huge paradigm shift happening here, and the emperor and the empresses are helping heal each other and create a reconnection energy here, bringing a higher prosperity vibration, as well as Ganesh there, opening the way, unblocking that which was blocked. And this Kuan Yin energy here with this enlightened action, choose compassion, move forward with grace. It's like the feminine it's like the energy of Gaia wants to move forward in a much more kind of like healed, compassionate, warm feminine energy now. So there is this transition over from this kind of wounded masculine over to this like healed feminine energy. Beautiful. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it so very, very much. Yeah, look. And there's that transcending fear and opening a channel here through spiritual awakening. That's transcending this fear energy here, right? Transcending the feminine being influenced by the devil energy to tear itself apart. Very interesting. All right, thank you guys so very, very much. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, oh, hey, hey, sweetie pie. There is this energy here of just healing. This is beautiful, you guys. So I know it probably doesn't feel, it probably hasn't been feeling too good, but this transition energy is going to bring so much happiness and healing and a high vibrational energy here. So thank you guys so very much for being here, here with me today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your focus. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube things. Thank you to your spirit guides for bringing you here to receive this information. Calm down, mamas. To receive this information. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed. Thank you to my spirit guides, to my angels, spirits, guides, guardians, masters, and angels above, as well as my ancestors, for helping me to deliver this message and keeping me safe while they did so. I appreciate you guys as always. Let me know how this resonated for you down in the comment section down below. Journal. I'm hearing journal. Like, journaling is really important right now. Doing a lot of just kind of channeling through journaling, free writing, things like that is really going to be really powerful. You're going to get some really nice downloads through that. So thank you very much. And I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye!